I got some terrible land behind me. It's totally acidic. This soil ain't good enough for nothing, but it is for blueberries. So I'm gonna plant a bunch of blueberries behind here. You can see all these pine trees. So you know pine trees is gonna be acidic soil. So the blueberries loves it. So we're just gonna plant. It come a storm last night. The ground's real soaking wet, but I can still do this, and I'm gonna get it done. Do the first one, and it's 4 or 5 varieties of blueberries too. If you're going to ever buy blueberries, get you several different kinds so that way they'll pollinate each other. I got my girls out here at the creek too. They're playing. There's number one just about. I always plant them. Don't go too deep. Don't go too shallow. Just watch. Usually, at the nurseries, they'll do it about properly where you're supposed to be. Just watch good. And take them and push barely on the bottom where you won't hurt that root system. And you can watch what I'm saying. That's how you do it. I gotta straighten this. We got some people on yet?
Got 6 people.
I'll tell you what. You know what that burpee soil is? You know, you go give them that bank soil. I'm gonna amend this a little bit. It's totally acidic here, so these blueberries will love it. You can see all them pines behind us. And this soil right here, it's the only soil we got. It's behind our house. It's very good soil. I built this soil up even though it's acidic. Hey girls, be sure don't get in that creek. It's cold. You can stay close to it though. Our girls love water. I'll show you. That's the only real topsoil we got down here. Usually it's red clay down here, but that's pretty good soil. And it's acidic. But I'm gonna put a little bit more soil with it. I'm gonna more or less amend it. It should go good. You see how wet it is. If it's clay right now, it'd be like jug mud. I got my old shoes on, still got jug mud from the other day plant. It's really a little too wet to be doing it, but I know what it's tornado season here, and it's gonna be raining a lot until it gets hot and dry. So I'm gonna get it done right now.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you so much. Just lightweight stuff, so I didn't overwork her too bad. Thank you.
Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Louise.
Hey, Louise, how you go?
She says team session, so don't worry about
Team
it.
session.
You just work.
Well, I got something nice to me said. It was last night, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
What they said to you when that you read out loud. I like hearing that too.
Oh, that Freedom Raining's on your side?
Yeah.
Because like I said, they still ain't got enough boys to override my girls.
Well, with my multiplication, they do. The way I multiply, now I have to say I was decent in school, but the way I'm gonna multiply today, I'm gonna go ahead and count them a bunch. And I'm still counting Team Louise right now, Team Jeff. No matter what she says.
You can have dreams.
Y'all, these blueberries is pretty. I looked at Walmart's blueberries. Whatever this actually $17.95.
Yes. And they're half that
I
size.
paid $8.95, and these things are huge.
Don't get your shoes wet, Hannibal. Back up just a little. You're going to be head first in the mud.
If y'all plant them, make sure you mash them in the soil good. Don't leave no air pockets. It'll kill them.
He'd make a good politician, wouldn't he, Jeanette? That's kind of like him mail-in votes.
What's that?
She said, it sounds like you're counting votes more than once.
Oh yeah, welcome Alabama. Y'all gonna see me a lot. I get tan real good, but I cut my blue jeans off, and this is how we do it in the South. We wear cut off blue jeans. Ain't that right?
I guess.
You do too. Sometimes, not like me. But
I don't wear shorts a whole lot.
I wear short. You can
Never,
work a lot.
Jeff. I'm always Team
You can
Sasha.
work a lot. You'll switch it right here.
No,
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
I'm going to leave it on the lawnmower.
Okay.
You're still in the
Go
corner
ahead.
of it.
Time to have a bonfire too.
Yeah, the bonfire pit's
And
still
all
out
y'all's
here.
invited to it too. We'll cook you a marshmallow if you come. Well, we can give one through the screen. Hand and face product if y'all want.
Are you digging in the creek?
I'm gonna put a tall one, then a short one. They're all different kinds. I'm gonna do it like that. The short one's different breeds. So I'm gonna do a tall one. I mean, that is a big old bush. They cut the roots down. They had a lot more bigger roots. The roots is probably that big around, but in the field, they got a device to cut the roots, and they put that back in a smaller bucket like that. But that is a big blueberry compared to Walmart's. It's got blooms all over it.
Don't get down in that fake. I just got old
And
black
before the
mud.
storm come, I put them things on the porch where they would get pounded last night. Which we got lucky. The weather didn't get horrible. We got major rain. How many inches of rain did we get?
I don't know. It's wet. Oh, the creeks are running too. Everything in the world's washed down that creek. I don't know where that big old rubber pot thing come from. Probably was in my cow pasture up there.
Well, they know it comes storm. A little deeper. You'd like to probably throw me in that water, wouldn't you?
Can I?
Yeah.
It'd make good entertainment on here.
Yeah, let me get these plates. I'm going to go ahead and take a dive. I want you to give me a push.
I dare you.
Hey, try to cool me out for a little bit. No, I ain't broke a sweat yet. The weather's cool here. Look at that, Sasha.
What?
I can't plant blueberry. I want you to look at that. I got eyeball when playing my plants. I'm going to give me some of this good soil. Because it's acidic, but this right, they'll love these nutrients and stuff. And that's organic. That's all organic with some fertilizer too.
Hey, Sharon.
And this was dirt road cheap last year. You remember, Sasha, we got this bag on sale. It's not, I hadn't even seen none of this Burberry this year. It's organic. It was
Hey,
dirt
Meta.
road cheap. I think it, soils went up, what, double this year?
Yeah. Yeah, this is our backyard. It's pretty peaceful back here. The road's got a little bit more noise on it from the traffic up front, but the backyard's peaceful.
Back there's where she makes me look nice, y'all.
Yeah, right.
What?
I couldn't get that lucky, could I? Oh, you got a flat rock down Shtf Creek.
Them woods just looks like old pines or whatever, but I'm going to tell y'all what. I love them woods. There's all kind of birds in them. They can hear them birds came through.
I'm sure they can.
Y'all hear the frogs in a second. I may catch you some frog. I may go frog egg and let you eat some frog legs. She's never eaten frog legs.
I don't eat
before.
frog legs.
Well, I did. I'm gonna tell you right now, and it was awesome. And just like chicken. I hadn't eaten them since I was about 12, 13 years old. But I'm gonna tell you what, we eat them a lot when I was younger.
So you're saying if we started back eating them, we wouldn't starve right here because there's lots of frogs.
I'll tell you right now, if you've never eaten frog legs, it tastes good.
Ooh, seeds for 50% off. Now that's a deal. Hey, Dorothy, yeah. These girls right here eats no telling how many blueberries. There's always got to be frozen blueberries in the freezer.
I'm hoping they produce some this year so the girls can come out here and pick them. But we'll have to watch.
You'll have to probably
birds.
put nets over them to keep the birds off of them.
Let me straighten that tree. I call it a tree. It smells like a tree the way it's shaped. I'm gonna say again for $8.95. That's the best deal I ever got on blueberries. I'm gonna have to get some more of them. Okay, if you'll turn it, I'm going right there. Let me go and count. 1, 2. All right. gonna try to put them eyeball, but I'm gonna do straight like I do.
Busted out the food saver. Woohoo! Yeah, TJ, we have made pine needle tea. And we've definitely got no shortage of pine needles.
Oh yeah, good. It's got awesome vitamin C. Plus, it's got some stuff that a lot of people don't know. It's got a lot of sulfur in it. You probably know that. What's that other stuff?
It's got so much
sulfur.
stuff in it that's unbelievable.
It's healthy. Only thing I wish I'd bought more blueberries. Cause I'm gonna have these done soon.
Don't get your shoes wet, Hannah. Seafood.
Oh yeah, let me show. Oh yeah, y'all let me know how good the stream is. That's how good them things looks. You said blooms are fish come on. They are starting to bloom.
Yeah, some of them.
These blueberries, just like I said, there are 4 or 5 different kinds. These blueberries are beautiful. Let me tell you what kinds these is. I'll get them in the ground. I got about 30 minutes to air for dark. That's Austin blueberry. That one is a rabbit eye blueberry. Did they say it's picking up good?
They said, yeah. Electric Pilot wants to know, is anyone familiar with growing the blueberry bushes? I'd love to know how to start one.
Get you one.
5 out of 5, Louise says.
Get you one. Buy you one. Have Electric Pilot. Buy you one. Wherever you're going to get you one. Plant that thing in the ground. Make sure it ain't got no air pockets. If you're watching me, I'll show you how to do it again. And do it in acidic soil. If you don't have acidic soil, they've got stuff that you can amend the soil with, and you can make it acidic. These things, they love acidic soil. That's why I'm planting these next to the pines. But be sure and get you at least.
You got to get quite a few different varieties for pollination.
Get you at least 3 different varieties. You can get 2 different varieties, but I get at least 3 different ones. I get me at least 5 of them to start with. And go to nursery. You can probably find them in nursery cheaper than you can Walmart. Walmart's smaller in our area this year. Did they let me know how the signal was?
Louise said 5 out of 5.
Okay, good.
Sharon, we've got tons of beds around here, flower beds and all that.
Yeah, and do the epileptic. When you get you, whatever you get and everything, you'll see how it is right there. It's going to be tight in there. Chances it's going to be root bound. Just take it and push it around so you won't tear the roots up. If you see one of these nursery pots, that's how you do it. Try not to hurt them roots at all. Turn it just a little bit more right.
If I turn any more, it's going to blind them.
Okay. Okay.
Because the sun's going to come right in on the camera if I move any more.
Well, they can put sunglasses on.
I need some right now. That sun's literally that pine right there, like in between them two, and it's rough.
I'm just playing. I need some. You need sunglasses on.
I don't know where they are.
Hope all y'all's having a good day too. But just like I said, epileptic.
Yeah, makes you want to go get them, don't it?
If you'll do it like I'm talking about, I'm telling you, they'll grow, and you'll be happy with them. Tell them about the birds, what they'll do when the blueberries comes in.
Kurt said he can see you just fine.
Okay, good. Explain to him about the birds, what he'll have to do once the blueberries comes in.
Yeah, if you got birds around your area, you'll have to put a netting system over them because they'll eat every one that you have before you get a chance to get them.
Oh, let me show them these two. Let me see what kind of these is. Okay, this is a bald one. That's a bald one. I believe these come from Loxley, Alabama nursery. Even though I bought them at Pax Nursery at Boaz, Alabama, but they buy a lot of stock from other nurseries. They like to trade stuff out. Let me see what kind this is.
Maybe buying their shoes.
Huh? Hey, girl.
It's
Y'all
just so
been
wet
sure?
back there. They can't help it.
Crap. Let them play.
They've been
Y'all-
up and
hey,
down through there.
girl, okay, y'all can just be sure don't get all the way in it, because y'all will fall in it. There ain't no snakes right now out either.
No.
I done been down there.
Well, if they do fall in it, though, it ain't
If
a
they do
few
fall
inches
in,
deep. I mean, it
We've
ain't like they're going
all
to fall in
been
and
as a
drown.
kid. I played in creeks.
It ain't ankle deep.
That one is something happened on mark on it, but I know what that one is. That's a rabbit eye blueberry. I'm pretty sure. Either way, we'll figure it out one of these days. If we don't.
As long as it makes blueberries, I don't care what kind it is.
Mark can come off.
If it starts making something besides blueberries, we'll know we had a problem.
Which the tax prone porch, I'll figure it out. That soil right here, y'all, is awesome. It's the only soil we got on this property that's any good.
Oh, flip flop.
Oh, they're having fun at the creek.
Hey, them sunflowers are beautiful. My phone case that I just got's got sunflowers all over them. I love sunflowers. They will. They love sunflowers. We feed our birds sunflower seeds in our feeders, and they eat them quicker than we can fill them up.
They probably hear the redbirds. The redbirds starting up fixing to go to bed. And anybody that's never playing blueberries,
Just don't splash it on your head.
no, y'all be careful of them sticks too. Hey, y'all put the big sticks down, because y'all don't want y'all to get hurt with them sticks. They're sharp. I want to tell them this too. Anybody's planting blueberries, you would be better off to plant them just a little bit deeper than too shallow. If you do them too shallow, if the root shows, they will die on you. That's
And
the
keep
main
them
thing.
watered.
And make sure stomp around. Watch how I'm doing, because you don't want no air pockets, they'll die.
They don't like dry weather. You have to keep them watered.
And the worst of the property, which the soil's good right here, don't get me wrong, but it's acidic because that right there, they used to love acidic soil. But I've grew them, and people tell you cannot grow them in nothing but acidic soil. We've grown them just as good.
They'll
in
grow
soil
in
on
any of
Sand
it.
Mountain, some of the best dirt in Alabama, without being acidic.
There's
But
one of them
they-
plants you can grow in acidic soil,
it can
where
adapt.
some you can't.
People don't know that they can't grow in regular soil.
Yeah, Dorothy, we have to water them here because it gets so hot and dry in the summer. There's one thing about where he's putting them back here, though. This part of the property, as you can see from the little creek area, is our wettest part of our property. So it stays wetter than anywhere else. Like compared to the front of our property where it runs downhill, this is the bottom of the hill the way our property's sloped. So it stays wetter.
And these things, like first year, you need to give them a lot of water to get that root system. You don't give them any tips, give them tips. That's all right.
And if you want lots of blueberry bushes, buy them and let your husband plant them because it's a whole lot easier than planting them yourself.
Now, what'd you say?
You said give them tips. I'm giving them tips.
What's the tips? I mean, I heard part of it.
I said if you want a whole lot of blueberry bushes, just buy them and then let your husband plant them. It's a whole lot easier.
That's where how smart you women is. Give me a good meal. Compliment me every once in a while that I'm doing something right, and you'll get more done. Especially if you give me a good meal. I like it. So
let me
y'all
guess.
woman knows that's a hard.
You're wanting supper.
That's the how to get a man's attention through his stomach. That's the easiest tactic in the world too. Plus, you are hard to resist too. So.
Not hard to resist.
I said women's hard to resist.
Yeah, I know what you said. I was trying to correct your Alabama grammar.
I'm just messing with you.
Uh-huh. I'm like 20 feet from the house where the kitchen is, you know.
You gotta keep your wife in a good mood too while you planting.
Work.
Yeah, y'all get a good meal out of this.
You think that works?
How you happy you
Hey, Eric.
You're so smart how you reverse psychology on this.
You think it works or you think I just know better and do it anyway?
I don't know. I guess I'll tell my wife I get a good meal or not. Hopefully.
You might not.
Which one of these is your favorite one? The bushy or tall?
I like the bushy ones. I like short and bushy best. But I like them tall ones too, but I just like them short and
If
bushy
anybody
ones.
see you on here, I want you to hit that subscribe
Hey, Jenny.
button. And I'm glad you're here.
There goes a frog. I like listening to them.
I do too. If they like frogs, they're here about within 10 minutes, they'll be going home. And I'm going.
That's one thing about being next to the swamp.
I'm gonna come back tomorrow, or maybe the next day, and I'm gonna go ahead and put up. Tell them what we're gonna use. What color you want to use?
Hey, Deborah. What?
What color you want to put around?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I like that dark just as good as any.
for? You explain to them what we're gonna do around them.
That mulch.
What color you want? I'm gonna let you decide.
I don't know if I want to go with. What do y'all think for our plants and around our bushes?
Yeah,
Should
that's
we
good.
go with the red mulch
I
or
think
the
we
like
go.
blackish brown dark mulch?
We're gonna let you choose.
We're gonna let y'all landscape our yard this year.
Yeah. Y'all choose the color, and I'm gonna do the color. I'm gonna let y'all choose. That'll be fun. I'll tell you what, that black looks pretty good. That soil right there. And also, I've never done nothing besides red, but I could handle change.
Curtis, I like blackberries best out of blueberries too. So, okay, we got red, dark, so we're 2 and 2 right now.
That red's pretty. I like them all, but that red, yeah.
Dorothy says red stays wet longer.
Oh, that's okay.
They're cleaning the stuff out of it.
I got water. I turned around, I was in the wrong spot. She threw it all over. That's okay. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Anna, you're gonna have to have a bath.
I'm gonna get more of these. You said we're gonna put them all the way down through there. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna stagger them.
So right now you're on red versus dark. So we're tied. Somebody break the tie.
How's that look right there? I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna go roll all the way down through.
Yeah. Curtis says both colors match the background, but red stays hydrated longer, and that's what Dorothy says too.
You know, I didn't thank you, Curtis. I didn't know.
Maria says black, so now we're 3 red, 3 black.
Okay. Whoever. We'll let y'all choose. We'll go back. Y'all be sure don't fall in there though. They're close to falling in. It ain't gonna hurt them.
They're gonna have to get a bath
It's gonna
anyway.
get super wet. I turned around, they threw water all on me. Hey, I said, I'm
At
sorry.
least you don't have your good
She
shoes
didn't
on.
mean to. Like, she knows about it. You don't scoot that back summers. Or you can leave it there. I don't care. Whatever.
Dorothy says give them a rake, then to get the green off
Yeah,
the
we got
water.
rakes and little hoes and stuff like that. And they used to love that stuff.
Jeannie says do 3 black and 3 red.
You know,
Because we're 3 to 3.
you know, that is a good idea. I've never.
We
thought
could
about
do
that.
both.
It'd be pretty too. Like stagger them too. Like, yeah.
We could.
Let's just do that. That's a good idea. That way.
Not like a checkerboard.
That's how we're gonna do it. Red and black.
Because I like both. We need to do our front beds too, but I don't know what I want to do with it.
It's fun asking y'all what y'all want too, like that, because it gives us ideas too. 'Cause would you ever thought of about black and red? Never crossed my mind.
No. So Jeannie just officially broke the tiebreaker
Yeah.
by doing it that way. Hey, try not to get it just all over you. Yeah, well, you're gonna have a bath anyway, but try not to. Yeah, go buying some shoes tomorrow.
I wish I had about 20 more to plant.
Well, you know where they're at.
I'm gonna have. They're $8.95 this size. They only had probably what 400 or 500 of them. They'll sell out in a hurry too.
Yeah.
Because Walmart price $17.95.
Hey, don't actually sling it on each other though, please.
Walmart's where they say about this tall.
Yeah, and
They're
they're
just about
$20,
that tall.
$17.95. It's cold. Don't sling it on each
Go
other,
ahead.
please.
Yeah. Just go ahead and stay over this way since you don't want to get wet.
Uh-oh, you may have to go in.
Hannah, you scoot back a little bit so you can get wet. She's wet. Okay.
Well, you want to go in and take your bath?
Go change. Will you be all right for just a few minutes? I've been
Okay.
wet before. It toughen you up. It's okay for get wet every once in a
Mud
while.
pies, Jeannie.
Hey, Faith.
If
be
you've
sure
seen
don't
them,
get no
they're a
more water
mess.
around. She's little. I know, but try not to. She don't want it on her. Was it-
Yeah, Curtis, you can get lots more off
Come
of
over
them.
here, come over here so I can show you back to how wet you got.
She's wet with it in her hair and all that.
Over here, Hank, so they can see. Come right here. All right, turn around.
There you go. The whole back half
That
of
water's
her's
a
wet.
little cold. She'll have to have a shower.
Hey, Julie.
Yeah, she didn't mean to, but just be careful, Faith.
Oh, man. You about got them planted. When you get them planted, I'll take them in there and throw them in the bathtub.
To me, it's fun as everything. Plant these to see what they're gonna do. Y'all gonna get to see what they're gonna do too. See, they're gonna be long. They're gonna bloom. They're blooming right now. We're gonna see if we put berries on there. If the bird starts eating them, I'm gonna put some netting over there. I'm gonna give some to the birds. We're gonna leave some of them for the birds. Tell you they love them. We're gonna get some of the birds. I'm gonna let Hannah eat, Faith eat some of these. They'll make some.
You got mud all over you. Jenny wants a mud pie.
They'll make you one. These girls will make mud
You
pies.
better keep Orange Bear out of the mud, though.
Oh dear.
Faith,
Yeah.
come over here and show how much mud you got. Show Jenny and these girls, or these women. Well, these girls at one time, they're women now, just like you, girl, but ain't long.
She's getting you one, Jenny, so I hope you're hungry.
And if y'all been keeping track of Hannah and Faith when we start these videos, I want you to look how much Faith is growing. She is growing.
There you go, Jenny.
Hey, come back so they can see what you've been into. She's got on her face and everything. Turn around and look at that camera. Now, give Mama a good throw. Just throw it.
I got new clothes on.
I'm just playing. You better not.
I'll get the shovel out your dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you just one time.
No.
Let's check her reflexes.
No. No. Mind your mama. Don't you get no mischievousness
We'll get
in
her
here.
later on live, so we better not. We might get in trouble.
I got new clothes on over here.
Yeah,
Maybe you need to get her to say though.
yeah, we'll get her one of these days.
Oh, goodness. I see the look in your eye.
Hey, for real, yeah. Just maybe another day. We'll do it another day. We better not today. She's got that pretty shirt on. We better not do that.
I seen that look in your dad's eyes, the mischievousness.
I thought she was. I thought she was gonna.
Look at that one. Her shoes and everything. That already dirty smacked Daddy with a My girls loved playing in the mud. These obviously do too, as you can see. Jeanette said, uh-oh.
You just got lucky. I called her off.
No, it would have been you got lucky, because after she'd have got done with me, you'd have been in trouble.
Yeah, it was your lucky day. I thought about going. I thought it might make the live stream if I went and get you with it.
Yeah.
So you owe me a good meal.
I couldn't show them the aftermath of what would happen to you for it either.
I know I'll get something good to eat tonight. See my tactic?
You probably won't get none tonight now for even trying it. That's mine's already dirty to smack you. She's right up there in my idea.
Oh, no.
You didn't get him dirty, did you?
No.
She just bathed him. And she didn't get him dirty. She kept him out.
This thing is crooked now. I'm thinking straighten it up.
That thing's about as crooked as your vote counting. Trying to get them on your team.
Yeah. What's pretty crooked?
I know it, Maria. Anything they can get into that they don't really need into.
Is it looking straight over that way now?
Yeah, it looks straight it was.
That's gonna be a good picture. Just
Look, you got mud all over you and you telling her to throw it at me.
I'm gonna come back and put mulch tomorrow for sure. Okay.
They're definitely getting in some stuff for their immune system, that's for sure.
What's that?
Pepper to all goodness, Jenny.
What'd you say?
She said playing outside helps the immune system.
Yeah, look them up. They're in good moods too. We're gonna let them try to play outside as much as we can, especially for weather.
Who's washing them after this?
You?
I can't cook you no meal. I'm gonna have to take them and water hose them.
They're muddy. They're having fun.
Pull the pressure washer out. We're gonna need it.
How long have we been doing this? Which I've talked something.
30 minutes.
Well, I can plant probably over how many days. They're easy plant. And anybody ain't got blueberries, you got somewhere to plant them, I recommend you doing it because you can see how easy they are.
Hey, Renegade.
Hey, Renegade. And hello to everybody else is on. soil is good soil.
Yep, they'll need new shoes. Y'all be going barefoot to the shoe store now. I'll have to throw them in the bathtub with you. Okay. That's a good one, Jenny.
So maybe somebody else will be on here than you. To do these, the best way to do them for a pot like that right there, hold them like that and barely push on bottom and just, if they ain't coming right off, do a couple more times. That's how you do them. That way you won't mess your root system up. This is an Austin blueberry too. That's a big blueberry too.
It is, yeah. We're down to 15%.
I
Boy,
hope
this
we don't-
thing's zapped to battery
I hope we
today.
don't frost them, or if it don't, we're gonna have a lot more blueberries.
We was at 80%. No,
We're
I
down
don't
to
know, buddy.
15% right now.
You can show it, yeah.
You're renegade. We made this for you. Eat this mud.
They're you might have to get some help from women off ours, bad as they are to help you. They're muddy.
All right, who's coming to help give baths? They're dirty.
Girls, I didn't know y'all was that muddy. They're having fun. I'll let them have fun. It's even funner when you don't have to give them the bath too. So
Well,
you don't
just
have your work cut out
just
for you.
remember, since I'm busy having to give them their extra bath that they wasn't supposed to have,
Yeah,
you don't get no supper.
yeah. I'm gonna get supper.
Oh, mud baths and pies.
That's which one's the first one to you?
Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, you still got one over the plant, don't you?
I just seen it. I can't believe I missed that. Yeah.
Which means you got to get it rolling before your phone dies on you. That wind's getting cold.
That temperature's dropping.
Jeanette said you can cook dinner tonight.
Yeah,
I tell you what we can have for dinner.
What?
Mud pies.
I'm a little white right now, but I can get super dark. But I've got white hat on this winter. Do over here. I ain't got hardly no tan at all. Lost my tan. But outside in Alabama, you will get dark.
Just go over there with them, you'll be dark.
Yeah.
Oh, girls,
Hey,
no. Don't
Hey,
throw
hey,
the mud
Faye,
pies at each other.
No, it's getting in your face now. You can't do that.
Everybody
Don't throw it
agrees
no
with
more.
me. You cook supper.
For real. Hey, Hannah, don't throw it to your sister either. We can do that. They're rubbing them on. They're rubbing that stuff on too.
That's her play clothes, so.
Oh, they're bad though.
Dorsey said you're going to Taco Bell, not cooking.
I didn't know. I knew they was playing mud. I didn't know they was taking the mud and everything just wilding all over the bottom.
Well, they can see right there.
But me and my brother done it.
They might be a little dirty, y'all. Hannah, are you dirty?
I bet a bunch of y'all eat mud pies. I tried them one time. They didn't taste that good. You ever tried a mud pie?
Well, I thought you'd like them for supper.
They was pretty gritty.
Oh, you just didn't have good, fine, muddy dirt.
I was just probably about 4 or 5 years old. My first mud pie. Come over here and show. They ain't gonna believe this. Girls, y'all have brought your clothes.
Go back over there behind the.
Come over here.
Yeah, there you
Come
go.
over here where they can see you. If you get right there in front, they can see. I told you.
Jenny said it's good for them.
Yeah. All right. Y'all go back. If you want to play, you can, but do not throw no mud on you.
Yeah, don't get it near your face.
When you throw it in your face, that right there will hurt your eyes. It'll damage your eyes. Do not get no mud in the eyes. You can go play. Okay, Hannah? Hannah, be sure you know you. Okay, thanks. Have y'all ever had, Sasha, you ever had sand in your eyes?
Yes.
I do.
Jenny, I ought to. I owe him.
What's that?
That sounds like a good idea. That's
I
tempting.
hope she ain't saying what I think she's saying. Jenny,
If you can guess what she's saying, I'll tell
I
you.
mean, I'm out here working, slaving with sweat rolling off me, and I think she's thinking, telling you to hit me with some mud.
No, it's even better than that.
I don't What?
She said tell them to give you a big old hug.
Oh, damn.
Because they're covered in mud.
Okay. I might as well do that.
Now, Jeannie is right up my alley.
I thought she was wanting me to get hit by a mud pile.
Hey, James. They're having a good time
Hey,
out
James,
here.
how you doing?
I got my work cut out. We're getting an extra bath.
I'm just gonna weigh that way you better.
She gets down in there and gets mud. There's about 5 bluebirds right there in that maple thing.
We need to do a bonfire or whatever pretty soon out here.
All right, Jeanette. We'll see you when you get back. Enjoy y'all's walk.
Bye, Jeanette. Y'all have a good day, too. Maybe I can keep Sash in line while y'all gone.
Hannah. Hannah. Come back this way, babe. What are you going to do, Faith, if I just skip giving you a bath and leave it on you? Thing you got tile now instead of carpet. Almost, Dorothy. The living room and stuff still has carpet. Now, the other room we're fixing to go in at the back door, we're pulling the carpet out, so I'm not going to panic about it.
You better be talking about giving me something good. They tell me what you up to now.
You ain't went and got it yet, so I ain't got to worry about the meal yet. But we're going to get the stuff to pull that carpet out, too, so if it does get a little on, I ain't going to panic. But, yeah, you're right. Tile is a good thing to have when you got kids. You're going to take half a bottle of soap.
That's the most fun they've had outside since last year.
And you ain't getting none of my smelling good soap either. Yep. Well, they got a set of play shoes.
You know, it's a funny looking rock right there. I've never dug it.
What, Jeannie? That's what I'm going to do. It works, don't it? Works good. She said just keep giving you them energy drinks and you'll get it done.
Yeah.
So when are we going to get that flooring? I got plenty of energy drinks. I just need the floor in here.
Have you been reading the comments?
I
I know everybody else has.
always read the comments. Why?
Have you not been hearing what a lot of people saying to me?
I ain't worried about their wrecking the energy drinks. I'm going with these. These is my gals.
They're telling me I'm going my bang to my heart. My heart's gonna go bang.
I'm gonna bang your head if you don't take that carpet out.
I did drink one earlier.
We can tell.
If I drink one right now, I'd probably be up all night.
See, Jeannie says Team Sasha.
Team Sassy, yeah, she done it there tonight.
Yep.
I ain't believing that. I thought Team Chip.
I'm gonna rename your channel.
How many people got on?
I'm taking it over, 10.
Oh my gosh, what y'all see Hannah? Goodness gracious. Come over here, Hannah, show them this.
What have you done?
Girl.
Back up. They can't see nothing but your face. Your face is the only thing left clean. Turn around.
Wow, they ain't
Yeah.
gonna believe this.
You might be a little dirty.
Is she getting in your face or she's rubbing on it? Wow.
Dorothy says, don't push you too hard. We need you to pull up the carpet first.
Yeah.
Jenny said, hug him.
We almost went earlier with each other.
She's after you. I like her ideas.
Hey,
Jenny, she told him to go hug you.
she's giving you good tips, ain't she?
That's what you get for trying to give me mud pies.
They're going way. Go with her. They don't need to go that far.
No, don't go that far up,
babe.
babe.
Come on back. That's too far over there.
There's briars
Y'all
down
stay
there.
closer to us. All right, let me stomp this in.
Oh, babe, what a mess I got to clean up now.
That is going to look good, black and red.
Yeah. Now that's rough. She said she's back.
What? What is it?
You need a bath. She's dirty now.
All right.
Jeanette's back. It started raining the minute they walked out the
Oh,
door.
really?
Okay, Renegade. Jake went without her. Uh-oh. The girls will sleep well tonight.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, your battery's low. Let me see how much you got.
Let me come over and say
You
hello
got
to everybody.
6%. All right, Jeannie, we'll see you next time.
Okay, Jenny, thanks for having
Dorothy
me.
said to tell you I'll give you special kisses if you'll get it pulled up.
Okay.
Does that work?
Jenny, thanks so much for giving all them awesome tips, too. That helped me out.
Don't you just love her? Oh, we lost your screen.
Oh, can you give me a cord? Well,
No.
go get me a phone right quick that way. Grab that phone that way we can tell them. And I'll sit here till you get back.
Which phone am I going to get? I can't. None of them's hooked up right now to go on.
Get. That's true.
We're like in between
Oh,
phones.
okay. That's okay. I'm just get off here anyway. So.
You can't get it off.
Huh?
I can't get it cut off because I can't see the screen.
You want me to get that extension cord?
Yeah, if you
I'll
get
tell you.
Hey, Faith, move over some. Don't make a hole right there.
Hey, Faith, that's black stuff where I burn stuff. Don't get in
Get
there.
out of that,
She's gonna have to have shoes now and clothes. She got stuff that I burnt.
Yeah, she gotta have shoes anyway. If you get me a cord so I can do this before it goes all the way off.
Go get that back up.
It don't work. I tried it the other day and it's not doing anything.
What about that Jackery with them right there? You want me to get one of them? Yeah, get that little one. That'll work. Some of them aisles we got for solar, that'll work. We'll be right back home. That way I can see you. We got a black screen. I can't see no comments. We're down like 12% on the phone. It went from 85 to down quick. You do a live stream, it eats your battery up. I've had fun doing this for y'all. Now I'm going to, every bit of our garden that we're going to do, from flowers to garden to tomatoes to everything, corn, everything, I'm going to show every bit of it this year. And chickens, we got chickens and rabbits. I was watching sheep down the creek. Hey, Hannah, come over here closer. You better leave your shoes on. Well, she'll clean you up in a second. She's got it all in her shoes. So we got, I'm going to get quail. I ain't got no quail, but I'm going to get quail too. I used to raise quail. That's happened a long time. They're easy to raise too. And we've had turkeys. I hadn't had no turkeys in a long time, but we used to have all kinds of turkeys too. And we had peacocks. And them peacocks, they was beautiful in this strutting. Yeah. Well, it was before your time. Your mama gets up. You remember them peacocks, Sasha? You remember, which one of them peacocks is your favorite one that we had? We had a white one and a one that had green and stuff in it. It was just, when they strut their feathers, there's nothing no prettier in this earth than a peacock.
I got something to set this on.
You remember them rackets they made too?
They honk.
Yeah.
It's odd, but they're messy.
Yeah, they are messy.
They make a mess. Okay.
She's fixing to have y'all hooked up.
Fixing to have y'all back on, and then I got to,
You ain't gonna believe how much mud Hannah's got on her.
Oh, I would.
Hannah, don't do it. Your shoes will hurt your feet. Come on over here, closer.
All right, there you go. You are back on. Okay, come on, let's clean y'all up. Come on, girls. All right, you're in charge of your
you didn't have this thing? You had it crooked as everything.
No, I'm about to just going over.
Let me see if y'all's on so I can say hey to them. Hey, Dorothy. I said hello to Jeanette a while ago.
Come on, girls. All right,
Yeah, it's weird, Dorothy, how it works. I mean, y'all can see me. It just goes black screen. I can't see no comments when it goes below 15%. And hey, Renegade. Hey, everybody else is on. It's starting to drop out here, too, a little bit. But I got them planted. I just got to do some clean. I might as well do that cleanup work, too. Let's see here. And I'll show y'all. This is real good dirt. I've got grow beds. I got grow beds right there beside me. I'm just going to toss it in there. Clean that up quick. But I'm going to get some black red mulch. Let's see, I want to see that. I'm going to get that and do that. But this dirt, it's got worms and everything in it, so it's good soil. will look a lot better when I get that up too. To me, doing stuff like this, watching it grow too is fun. Plus, the girl's future right here, if this stuff will grow one of these days, they'll be able to have a bunch of them, they'll be able to eat them. They love blueberries. I like the taste of blueberries too. Some people like them, and some people don't. But if I grow enough out here, make blueberry jam and blueberry cobblers and all kinds of stuff. Or just let them come out here as girls, just eat them right off there. They'll love that. I got a grow bed right there on top of it. That's going to be less soil I have to put in since it's a good soil. I'm going to do potatoes and everything this week too, and a bunch of other stuff. And plant a bunch of tomatoes and pepper seeds and tons of stuff. It's just a little too early right now to put stuff in the ground. Chances it's going to frost again. But once frost is over, it'll be hot here in Alabama. It'll probably get loud in a second with frost. Since it's getting later in the day. Has any of y'all ever eaten frog legs before? I hadn't since I was a kid, probably since I was 12 years old, but they tasted good when I tried them. Didn't take long at all. Crap, I enjoy the work. That's already looking better. Y'all can see what's gonna look like now when I get them get that mulch. It's gonna look a lot better now. And since this soil's a second real good rich soil, they'll grow fast. I wish I could still get the soil like I did last year at that price. I got that on sale. I can't remember, but I didn't pay hardly nothing for that last year. And I looked at the prices of potting soil. It's like everything else. It's went up. Okay. I'm gonna leave the tags on. I gotta find that other tag, the one that come off. But it ain't no big deal if I don't. I miss somebody wanting to pollinate and have a bunch of blueberries. Okay, let me see what y'all. Yes, Jeanette, it is. Hey, Becky, how you doing? This soil is, it's the backyard right here in this area. It's so much better than, even though there's pines right here y'all looking at. It's very, no to frog legs, Renegade says. Yeah, either you like them or not on that. Yes, Eric, you wouldn't believe how many pots. I don't waste nothing. I keep them things. I reuse them. I'll plant something in them. Well, first time I ever ate them, Jeanette, I didn't think they'd be no good, and I really did like them. It tastes just like chicken to me. Okay, thank you, Dorothy. I gotta get some more good topsoil. It's cold here in the desert, so. What temperature is it there, Renegade? I can tell by the camera right now looking in it. Let me straighten this out a little bit. She's got a little crooked, but let me see if I can straighten out. I need like a level. That's better. You can see this pile right here, right over here. I burnt some wood right there. That's why it's like that right there. I mowed around here earlier, but I did not move the stuff. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and do that. Hey, there's don't know if y'all can see it. There's a pretty black caterpillar. It's got fire ants right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that caterpillar off. They'll kill that. The fire ants will kill caterpillars. Hop off there. I'm gonna toss this stuff. If I gotta mow the rest of this, I'm gonna toss this over in there. We had a bonfire here. That's why it's there here a while back. And I never cleaned it up. It just old scrappy wood. I'll throw it off further there and come back in that creek and stop it up. All right. That's gonna look better once I get that mess up. Oh, I know what. Well, I can't. I fix that. Do another bonfire right there and kill it off, but I'll kill my blueberries off, so I can't do that. I can mow it now tomorrow. Y'all know how you put something out there around there, stuff will just grow real fast around it. I started to move that earlier, and I thought I gotta get this done, but I didn't get it done. There comes the frogs. I told you. Let me wipe my hands off before I touch her phone. My hands, I'll show y'all. She probably ain't gonna be touching her phone. Let me wipe them off this grass. Okay, now I'll touch it. I'll catch up on these comments. I like hearing them frogs too. 43 and dropping, 71 there. Hey Pierre, yes, Pierre, I love them wild blueberries. That is the best blueberries. And my girls loves wild blueberries. To me, they taste better from Maine than anywhere else I've eaten them. And we can't get them. The wild blueberries here, we have not even been able to get them in Alabama since probably over a year ago. We used to always buy them Maine blueberries. I'm sure a lot of these people's tried them Maine blueberries. Them's the best blueberries you can eat. The Alabama ones does not even compare to the Maine ones at all. Good job, Renegade. They'll get loud in just a second. Once they start in. There's no telling how many frogs back there. But we had a storm, and all the stuff back there is washed everything, bags and everything, all the way down through there from other people's property. Last night, when it happens, it's just somebody's got something in their yard, it'll blow all the way down through this creek. Hey, Jill, how you doing? I'm going, let's see here. Wish I had an extra phone now. Well, let me sit behind here. Y'all seen what I look like a bunch. Y'all know what I look like. So I'm going to sit here and talk to you a second. Rest a second, then I'm going to go in. I'm going to get that woman cook me some good supper. I don't know if she'll be able to tell you the truth or not. Them kids got so dirty. If anybody's on a while ago, them girls is dirty now. Down east. I'm going to tell you what, Pierre, y'all can sure grow some awesome blueberries. Spaghetti for dinner. They eat that, I think, last night or not before last. Do that. 3 and 8 red mullets, 3 and front black. I think it'll be pretty. The birds are starting to roost right now to go sleep. We got birds all over this place too. Pretty colored ones. from doves to mockingbirds to redbirds, bluebirds, pine siskins, every kind you think of. And then pine siskins, they eat them pine seeds. You won't hardly find no pine seeds out of them pine cones. They eat the pine seeds so fast. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because I don't think she's going to be able, if y'all seen how dirty she was, she's not going to be able to cook no supper. I was just playing. I didn't know it was going to get that dirty. But I thought, I went in mud. I'm going to let them go in mud too. We've always been kids. We've always, all have been kids for a while. If I can get that right. There comes the rackets. Okay. It didn't take me long either. If I hadn't talked to y'all a little bit, I would have got them things done probably a lot quicker. But I enjoy talking to y'all. It didn't take no time even talking to you. That tells you how fast I done, how many can be planted in one day. Just go out there and dig them up, a bunch. Because I think it took me around, I even took breaks talking to y'all, I think 30 or 40 minutes. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to go in there and wash my hands off and stuff. Because, I mean, I'm filthy. And I want y'all to have a good night, too. I thought I'd just bring y'all here and let y'all see me plant these. Since I didn't seen that live stream last night for about, I think, 11 minutes. And that lightning almost popped me. It's funny, last night or whatever after that happened, for about 20 more minutes, it lightning and thundered bad. Then all y'all was saying y'all was praying, and it all of a sudden, it more or less went calm, and it went to light rain, and it missed every bit of it. You got me in the mood to eat some tacos. It may be tacos. This is probably going to take her 30 minutes to get the mud off them. Becky, did you see how dirty they was a while ago? If you did, I know you flipped out. Yeah, they didn't. Just like I said, for about 20 minutes, it done it bad after I got off that live stream, and it just settled down and quit. Just barely rained. Well, these women can tell you in the minutes on here, them girls, you would not believe it. If you go back and look at this live stream, you're going to flip out how much mud they got on. I had chili. I hadn't had chili in a long time. They got down there in the creek, Becky, and used mud and pushed it all over themselves. Yeah. It's the most, I'll tell you this, if you see it, it's going to be good for them because it got all over them. I guarantee you their clothes is ruined. That's how much, because it's that Alabama jug mud where there's at down there. Yes, you're right, Mary, because y'all know how bad, if y'all was on that live stream, y'all know how bad it was, and everybody was like, we're going to pray for you right now. And we looked at the radar, it was bad. You know, there's tornado watches and warnings everywhere. And within 20 minutes, I couldn't believe it because the bad hadn't even got here yet. It just went calm and just barely even rained all night long. So that tells you the power of prayer. It works. And all y'all grouping together like you did, God heard the prayers. Because usually when it does what it did last night and gets that bad, usually it's major tornado weather. But that lightning, it got bad for just a little bit. It's getting still out here now. The frogs will take over in a second. Starting to get a little cool too. Yeah, I seen what y'all did. I was trying to keep y'all updated because I know the radar was showing how bad it was. And but just tells you, like I said, it had to be prayer because I mean it was coming. Y'all probably seen the radar, and they was expecting to be really vicious storms. It just totally, after I got off the live stream, within 20 minutes, just like I said, it just like went calm and barely rained, and it didn't quit lightning and thundering as much. Y'all got me in the mood to eat. I'm getting hungry too. She's gonna be probably washing them off. Becky, I ain't kidding you. These other women seen it, and men too. They are so muddy, it's unbelievable. Yes, yes, Billy Ann, I have, and you're gonna get to see it. I'm gonna do container growing, and I'm gonna do it in the ground, and grow beds. I'm gonna do all three methods because I've done it all my life like that since I was a kid. And we used to go to Chattanooga Market and Birmingham Market and Gadsden Market, and we're selling produce. So I've been picking in the field probably since I was 5, 6 year old, and going to markets that age. We started a young age, but I know how to do container grows or whatever. I'm gonna show you every method. So if somebody's in the city, they can watch this and it'll show you because we need all the knowledge we can get right now. Because right now it ain't just about prepping; it's about getting all the knowledge you can get, learning something. Oh, chat. Okay, well you know where. I'm hoping that market still is open up there. It was a Chattanooga market. That's what we went to and everything. We lived at Crossville, Alabama. About you probably know where I'm talking about. We lived about 30 minutes south from Fort Payne. So we went to Birmingham Market, Chattanooga Market, and Gadsden Market, and Atlanta Market. But Chattanooga Market was the best one of all. I mean, we loved going to that market. We done better than that one than even Atlanta. I figured it was. A lot of times we take all of our produce up there, and I mean, we didn't grow a little bit. We grew, I'm talking like big fields of stuff. And they was we like one year we grew Blue Lake bush beans, and we took 120 bushels of Blue Lake bush beans up to Chattanooga Market. That woman was pounding them out. You probably know what I'm talking about. She was buying them in quantity from us, and she was pounding them out. And she bought 100, I think 120, 125 bushels of just Blue Lake bush beans from us. She she asked us to grow the year before, and she used to buy a lot of stuff from us. And she told my daddy that year, she said, if y'all grow this amount, she wanted that and Mississippi pink eye purple hull peas and a bunch of them. And we grew, now this is a lot of okra. We grew 7 acres of Clemson spineless okra. And the only reason we done it because that woman said she would take every bit of it. And she kept her word. She took every bit of that okra from us. And if you've ever cut okra out of the field or picked okra, a lot of people, when you cut it or whatever, it makes you itch. I was never allergic to okra. I picked it with my hands, but a lot of people use gloves and knives to cut it, but I didn't. But I'm gonna tell you what, when you look down them rows that my daddy planted 7 acres of okra, that was a lot of okra. I didn't never think of we didn't never really get out of that field. It was always producing. But looking back now, that was some good memories to have my mom and dad and my brother. Plus we hired some people to help too. It was hard to get anybody even then to help them. Hey, how you doing? We're glad you're on here. I hadn't seen your name on here, D, so I'm glad you're on here. You welcome on here. We're just talking about growing gardens and going to farmers market. We're hoping somebody's on. Well, that's good, Becky. Well, I know you can tell by our ground we've got a lot of rain. Just like last night, I don't know how many inches it rained, but y'all, we luckily, just like I said, they it just went to rain instead of storms. But yep, there they come. I told you, I'm gonna sit down and just listen to them for a few minutes because I know she's giving them baths. So I'm gonna take me a break. Uh, if I had another phone, I'd sit right here in front of it, but I ain't got another phone. That's why I'm at the back side of it. Okay, let me go right here. I'm filthy, but I'm gonna go here and talk to y'all a second. I got that black stuff all over me, but I ain't worried about that. I go wash it off. I've had a good time y'all hanging out and everything, y'all talking too. How's this in frogs? They're fixing to start. Within I said 5 or 10 more minutes, it's still, we're getting more daylight hours now. But we need to do a live stream back here and have a bonfire and let the girls, every once in a while, we can give Faith a marshmallow or something. She's been asking for a while. We hadn't done it in a while. And I told her we'd have a bonfire and let her have a marshmallow and stuff pretty soon. She's ready to do that too. And do a fire pit back here. We got, there's all type of wildlife. We got anything. There's deer that comes up here and everything. From deer to bobcats to about everything. The only thing that I have not seen behind us is they're claiming this area has got small black bears, or just the black bears. Behind us, I've never seen one. But we got all kind of coons and possums and skunks and everything else. I just zoom frogs. So y'all be ready tomorrow. I got to do a bunch more stuff. That rain, you're right. That rain, it makes stuff, it boosts this stuff too compared to just watering it. It'll get that rain, it'll just more or less like, boom, it'll make that stuff grow in a day or two. But I guess I'm going to go, hey, Kathleen, how you doing? And if I hadn't said hello to everybody, hello, if anybody's not hearing you. That's awesome. You know, you just playing them the other day, they've already come up. That is good, Becky. You got an early start. Well, hey, Helen, how you doing? Getting rain tonight. Well, I know you seen how much we got last night. We got a bunch. Here comes the loud frogs. Can y'all hear them? Well, that's good. They're getting loud. It's fixing to be dark, so they'll be real loud about within. Okay, you're the only one, Bluebird. That's me about fries. Was talking about how good to me. I ain't eaten them since I was a kid, but them things is good. It tastes just like chicken to me. They'll do this all when it gets dark. Within 5 or 10 minutes, they'll do this. It gets so super loud in just a few minutes, all night long. The next time we do a live stream outside or something, do a campfire, you'll hear them. Which the other day when I was doing it late in the evening, yes, it's relaxing. I could stay out here a long time. It's people out here too. It's just me and the animals out here. That's it. Oh, they'll sing all night. And luckily so far, Becky, the mosquitoes has not been bad. I hope I didn't jinx myself, but they have not. This is the least I've ever seen this year. But I know y'all can see back there, there's swamps back there, but we're going to control them mosquitoes. We started to the end of last year. I don't like mosquitoes. I like mosquitoes less than I don't like fire ants. We got some mean mosquitoes. Need woodland fly though. Lincoln. Huh. Never heard of that. Mosquito zapper. We've got all kinds of stuff to control them with, but I'll tell you the best method in the world. Y'all may already know this. You can take a $20 fan and put like a food net over the front of it. I'll show a video on that pretty soon. I've got a bunch of fans set up, and you can go ahead and put it
more or less next to the building where they cut the corners, and you can catch so many mosquitoes. Put a light at the back of that thing at night, and you'll catch so many mosquitoes. It's unbelievable. They'll get sucked up in it, and it'll kill them. We've got bit by so many mosquitoes. We've learned so many tricks to try to get rid of them things. But a fan, just like I'm saying, it'll just do it and it'll blow it right there in that mosquito net, and it will kill them. It'll dry them out and they'll die. I did. We had mosquitoes so bad last year that I ended up doing 8 fans. I had to spray them. I sprayed because I didn't want to kill no like bees or nothing like that right there, because I love bees and everything good stuff. I stayed away from that. I didn't want to hurt the bees. So I went out there at the bed and started coming from. Because straight at where you're looking at, there is an area about 50 yards in them pines. It's a swamp, and that's where them things is at right now. It's like a big old, like a quarter-sized pond back there. It's a pretty good size area too, and it's just like it'll start stagnating, and that's when they start getting like everything. Yeah, citronella works pretty good, Ellen, but these mosquitoes right here that I'm talking about, they just come out of the swamp. They're just like they're meanest of the mean. They'll even come, and even if you got citronella candles around, they'll still, even if you spray yourself. I sprayed myself with all kinds of stuff last year, and they still bit me. That's why I'm just trying to kill them off. And them fans, stuff like that right there will help control them. Yeah. And that water is just like setting. And y'all know how mosquitoes, they like anything setting like that, though. But I'm going to get ahead of the game, though. I'm going to get them earlier this year than I ever have. I've been out here the whole time. I ain't been bit one time. That's awesome. I have thought about years ago. We thought about moving to Maine because of the weather was so mild. Because, no, I don't know if you're Dave. What area are you at? I was talking to somebody else. I was talking to Pierre about Maine. Sorry about that, Dave. If you're only going 77, you're further up north somewhere. I was talking to Pierre a while ago at Maine. I was looking at the weather at Maine about the blueberries. Yeah, it's starting to buffer now. Maine, New York's cold but beautiful. From what I've seen, it is, Helen. I wouldn't mind living up there with the weather like that, too. Because this fits to get hot on us. And my girls and such can't handle the heat like I can. But I want all y'all have a real, hey, big dog, how you doing tonight? Or almost tonight. It's almost dark. Well, you know, Becky, where we're living, it's hot and humid. Speaking of mosquito, one went right upside my head. I love the snow too. Doing pretty good, big dog. I got 6 of them. I know you're probably looking at them. I got 6 of them in the ground today, so I'm happy. I just wish I had more. But the weather's nice. We made it through the storms good, so we've had a good day and a good night since it didn't hit us. Yeah, Becky, I know where you're from. It's going to be just like Alabama, hot and humid with mosquitoes. And anybody else on here, I hope all y'all have a good night and be ready because I'm fixing to incorporate gardening all the way too, along with the other stuff. Prepper, anything you think of. I'm going to put a bunch of stuff. You didn't make a business of plowing snow. That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting hungry. And see, Becky, I know you women knows I can listen good because y'all told me to get off last night and I'll listen. I've told y'all before. I know to listen to good advice. We had close to 5. Whew, that's a bunch of feet. I wouldn't know what to think of snow like that. Okay. Yeah, all y'all have a good night and everything. And we'll do another live stream soon to hang out with y'all. And y'all, if y'all hungry, y'all go eat y'all something too. And y'all have a good night. And thanks all y'all for watching and hanging out. And I'll see y'all next time. And bye to every one of y'all. Finally. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you something, Chris, before I get off here or whatever. Lots of people is not getting notified, and I wished it wasn't like that. I wished every one of y'all get notified, but about half the people tell me they're not getting notified. I was going to give you a heads up on that before I go. But you just keep on watching just like that. I don't know. Maybe they'll start putting notifications out like they used to for everybody. I don't know. Some people get some. All right, y'all have a good night and everything, and I'll see y'all next time. And bye, everybody. There goes the frogs. Bye.